my sweet, so won't you come with me? There's oh so much to show in this grimdark distillery. So if you like bullshit or want some hobby tips, this Nightmare Priest and Binary World Magnificent welcomes you. Hello, my sweets. Got stuck on my chair. Couldn't get to spin. All right. Today we are going to be... Hi, Dark. How are you? I'm Her and Tom. Hi, Mowgli. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Good, good. I just read most of that message you sent me earlier, Dark, but I did not get a chance to finish it. Just so you know, that's why I have not responded. Oh boy. I think this might be dried. Nah, it's good. Hi, Possum. Hi, friends. How are you all? This... Yeah, sorry when I said in short. Usually a prelude to a rant. No worries, no worries. This is too big of a brush. This is a comically large brush for what I'm trying to do. Let me grab a smaller one. We don't need the biggest brush in the world right now. Truth be told. Alright, we're gonna grab one of my enamel ones. This guy. Whew. Looking a little rough though. Hi, Possum. I've been doing the hobby hang for once. Yay! What you working on, Possum? What you hobbying? Yeah, that's good. Just gonna put some brown on these bags. In this belt. The damn terrain. The goddamn terrain. I get it. I get it. That's the vibes. Those are the vibes. Sometimes you just gotta do a whole bunch of terrain. That's the wrong brush. I need to get those away from me. Well, are you close to getting done? I had to stop and go pamper my brushes with some shampoo because they were very upset. I get that. Probably should do that at some point. I really need to deep clean my brushes. But I'm also a trash boy, so it's kind of hard to make myself do the things sometimes and not just keep using them. Because yeah, I guess that it just is what it is. I never claimed to not be trash. I'm more of a brush interrogator. Neglectful brush parent. I do not look after these motherfuckers. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I mean, this brush is just very sad looking, but it's also pretty roughly used, like for doing enamels and oils and stuff that's just like it's gonna destroy your brushes. Dark, do we know for sure that that was like some AI shit that they used? I'm not familiar with what it was. I'm not a fan of that though, gotta tell you. don't like to hear that one bit. So. To bring everyone up to speed on that comment, that's a reference to 1490. Dark and I were discussing the documentary. Get out of here. Give me that. Give me that oil. I can throw you the exact photos, but in circles I've traveled within in-person opinion, it sounds only one. Do a lot of AI audios floating around. Let me grab the plus frame. Okay. Because I know they've got a specific guy that they had doing audio. Thank you. I will give that a look. Probably won't do it right now because I'm trying to paint, but I don't want to get distracted and end up on Instagram for days. But I will as soon as I am done, or I can do it here in a little bit when I'm going to be like, man, I need to take a break. Just been painting all damn day. And also, I realized that when I went back over, because oil is not going to sit on top of this metal too well, as we're kind of seeing in a couple spots. But it definitely is not going to sit as well as I wanted it to, unless it had been touched up with some primer. So that's what, these definitely look a little bit brighter than they probably did. That's because I went back with some surface primer from Vallejo and touched that up, trying to get the spots that I really needed to paint with oils, covered in oils. And then my napkin fell. So, what color? We're going to go with the blue. But this is probably too bright. Maybe. We'll see. What color should I paint these walls? Do you have any colors picked out, or are you just off-white is always a valid choice. Jelly bean pink. Jelly bean pink would be good too. Puce. Chartreuse. Okay. Off-white is always good. How many walls do you have to paint? And what colors do you have readily available? This is some of it. That's water. That's why it's not working. I've been painting too long all day. Clearly. I'm dropping my napkins. Red gray it is. Hell yeah. There you go. That's an executive decision if I've ever seen one. Okay. I'm just going to take some of this blue off of here. All this oil. And I'm going to be aggressively trying to get it off of the chainmail the rest of the night, I suppose. Nah, it'll come off. Pause the thing. Wait a minute. Red gray is pink. It's red gray pink? I mean, technically it's like dark pink. You've got a point there. Oh, we've got you now, Possum. Recently fallen down the machining cooker rabbit hole, trying to get rid of spare kits to get cash to get more kits. And thus the cycle continues. That is the never-ending cycle. You got to break the cycle. Start building your own kits. Just start just building trash kits. Buying all the trash. Hoarding trash. Trust me, it's the way to go. It's all a loop, no matter how you try to do it. Just trapped forever. Get out of there, you blue paint. I got it. We were gonna Payne's gray that blue up. That's for darn sure. There's too much blue. Yeah, check my pants. Check my pants. They're blue. Wait, what? Some dudes in Australia licensed 15mm. That sounds awesome. That sounds rad as hell. Yeah, Machining Krieger are some really cool kids. I'm a sucker for the full kits. I kind of want to ding them up and make some weird dark sci-fi post-apocalyptic things. Hell yeah, that would be rad. No, they definitely are just they'd be very good for that. They just scream, hack me up, and make some crazier kits. And like their style really makes it to where I think you could just easily blend a lot of just any kind of really military kit. Depending on scale. It was a solid peener joke. Get it? That's a wee joke. Thank you for noticing me. Oh boy. Oh, you all. Get off of my chainmail, blue. Get out of there. Nice little blue cloak. It's gonna get real dirty, but we're getting there. It's getting there. Good boy. Did you see Cal Studios picked up the license for release the Mickey Book singles? I did not. But I like it. All of those recently saw for everyone might be flat and paperback. That sounds awesome. This is a completely different language, Possum. What are you talking about? Son of a bitch. I wiped off the brown. Damn it. Blue, do you see what you've done? Make me wipe off the belt and the pouches. This might have been incentive to use acrylics, but I refuse to at this point. We're well past that. I won't admit defeat. We're well past that, Gary. It's damn blue paint. Okay. Alrighty. I don't think they're going to be wearing gloves. Probably not barehanded. I wouldn't want to be barehanded with a creeping death going around. Man, okay. Let's try this again. You just gave me like, you said my legal name, but it was a SpongeBob reference. You looked into the camera as you said it. Gary. I have some little letter in my bits box, but I fear most of it is lost. I haven't used what I built. I want to make. Also got the Lunar ship thing. I'm in your walls, Mowgli. I'm hiding in them. What kind of little? Do we want? What kind of color sleeves? I was looking up French knights earlier, looking at the colors that they wore. It's typically blues and golds, based on pictures that I saw. Let's see, French knight colors. Silver, blues, reds. I don't really want red. I feel like red sleeves might be a little silly. But there's a lot of guys wearing little red silly sleeves. We might go with a real gross, dirty white. That might be fun. I'm trying to think of the predominant colors that I'm going to use. This is going to be red, and this is going to be yellow. These were going to be blue for the bandits. But, man, I tell you, this blue is really starting to piss me off. Get off the chainmail. Quit doing it. Now, as far as this, I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and leave it white. So we're going to use a kind of sienna color. Get some of my old nasty dried oil paint. There we go. That's great. We're just going to stick it right on there. I'm just gonna get a little bit of brown. Put some there with that, but predominantly yellow. And we're just gonna let that sit on there for just a second. And while I'm at it, we're gonna put a little bit more on here. Because why not? We keep getting the paint off. Gotta put it back on. Yeah. There we go. Now we're screaming into the void. Give me that back. Not enough. Close. We're getting there. Not sure which single pieces you're talking about. Some more pre-built. Pre-built and pre-painted. I have never, yeah. I've not heard of any of these. This sounds wild. Sounds like my kind of shindig. I would assume they're probably a lot cheaper if they're not like complete, like you don't have to build the whole thing, or would they even be more expensive because they're already built and painted? Pretty cheap in eBay market. A lot of MK stuff. Yeah, that's predominantly why I was asking is I know MK stuff is typically very crazy expensive and like limited amount of numbers in like when you go to buy it online. Not gonna have too easy of a time finding it, or at least that's how it used to be. I don't know if it's the same now. Man, this damn blue. I'm gonna grab a few more Q-tips. Arg. Build quality is ass. I don't want to get one even to chop. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'll spot the Hammer Knight is a good shot. Put the feet on those big blocky ones. The White Knight is the moon variant, so it has those cool spinny spider suit legs. That is cool. I like a good spider leg. Oh, hey, I got some other colors in here I can use. I'll go ahead and grab those. Yep, like a yellow bone. That's good. We'll use that. All the oil brushers. I'm taking them. They're mine now. Sorry, spray booth. We are printing the last 2 plates of the lighthouse. It's going pretty good. I'm gonna need some kind of a cream color for these hands. Or not. Yellow bone might do it. But we don't want as much as gonna come out here, I'm sure. Smallest little dots on one side. Okay. Get that just a little wet. Just a little bit though. sprinkle of burnt umber on top. Just a sprinkle. Just sprinkle. There we go. We're going to put more down here because it just keeps coming off. Because I keep touching it. But that's okay. We're doing the thing. Okay, I think we need just a little bit more brown on there. There we go. Yeah, that'll do it. And then off that. All right. I'm gonna let that sit for just a second. Yeah. Okay. It's already starting to look like how I'm wanting it to. Just a nice, dirty white. Except for that spot. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I am not as able to talk and read while painting as I am building things. I'm going to do some quick research. Quick research. Wow. Wow. Okay. Now we need to do some kind of other tone. Just a touch. With less yellow on there this time. Just a whisper. Yeah, might have left this red out for too long. I'm getting a little bit now. It's pretty hard. There we go. I need just a smidgen. And then we're going to go with some white. Hey, that's actually wet still. What do you know? Okay. You want the I am returned, you want the axe knife. You want the axe knife. All night long. Axe knife. Just put a little more white in there. Yeah. We're doing it. Oh, yeah. Now this hand. Oh, we could do like that. You can make an axe, ammo, white, or white prototype. I like kits that do multiple things. You can just like choose your own adventure. Those are fun. I'm gonna put a little more brown back in there. There we go. No, that's too light. Sweet Jesus. Oh, that's expensive money there. Yeah, MAK stuff is so pricey. I do not own any. Not that it's just like, oh, I don't spend that much money. I mean, I've got a shit ton of really expensive Gundam models, but I've not bought an expensive model in a hot minute. Our dumper goes a long way. Bum, bum, bum. Don't fuck it up, Eli. $30 delivery, man, that's rough. That's pretty nuts. Where is it coming from? Also, how big is the box? Like, how is it? It's been a while since I've had to pay that much for delivery of most things. Can't think of anything of. I mean, guitars. Shipping guitars is always expensive. It's like the most expensive thing. Very big box. You can't do anything about it. Box is pretty big. It's 120 scale. That's still, man, that just seems like an insane amount. But, I'm not USA, so it's probably that. You can get free. Okay, wait. Oh, it says free shipping for me. That's okay. Must be it's the feed across the pond, eh? That's not like me suggesting that British people say "eh." It was just a "I." You can say "eh" if you want to, though. And that's when Mr. Pink shows up. He's just like only Canadians can say "eh." Okay. I'm pretty pleased with that. For just a couple minutes on there, it looks pretty satisfying to me. We're gonna let that dry. And now I'm looking at. No, I do like that. We're gonna let that sit. We're gonna move on to the next one. We'll see how you look once you're dry. And then we're gonna weather you real good. Whether you want it or not, but it's as a British person, I've never heard anyone say "hey" after a phrase. Yeah, that sounds right. Have you heard anyone say "isn't it"? I heard a feel like I heard quite a few people say "isn't it" whenever that's Canadian. Wait, which one's Canadian? The A? The A is Canadian, right? My neighbor is Canadian. Well, he got his citizenship, so he is actually no longer Canadian. Which this was a while ago. It's been a while. Oh, you mean in it? Yes, that's what I mean. Thank you, Doc. That's very good. Oh, you mean in it? Which is the same as like, I mean, it's the same as, isn't it? Right? Which, like a confirmation, isn't it? I'm always a fan when I hit. Not in my original dialect, but yeah, I've heard it. Always a fan. When we were on our honeymoon, I cannot stress enough how excited we both got. We only heard like one really intense Cockney accent, but it was in like the little. I'm not gonna get it right. I'm too tired for this. Tavern? They had food. That's a tavern, right? That's a tavern. Tavern's got food, right? That sounds right. Yes. Pub, no food. Tavern, food. We were in our little tavern at the hotel that we stayed at, and it was just the first time that it happened the entire time we were there, and I don't think it happened again. But we were so excited. There was this girl that had the most Cockney accent I've ever heard. And she was the only person I think that we met the entire time that was louder than us. And we were just like, oh my God, I love her. She's so good. And we were talking about how if Theo was there, he would be like, are you an angel? Your voice is beautiful. I love a Cockney accent. Tavern. Do you think we still live in the 1800s? I don't know. Dark, I'm not saying that you live in the 1800s. I'm saying, what is, I mean, we have a bar. It's a shitty fucking bar that is a quote unquote tavern that is not a tavern. But I thought that a tavern was a pub essentially that had food. Also, the 1800s weren't that long ago, right? Don't culture shame me, Dark, because I live in the trash. I live in the trash. The silence is deafening. Did she get on her horse and cart after she left the tavern? You're just going to disrespect our minister, Slavic. Jesus Christ. I don't think a tavern is an insult. I'm going to look it up. I think that you all do still have taverns. That's what I'm saying. When I say you all, I mean Brits. In it. Hey, babe. Okay, she's not having any of my bullshit. I don't know if you could hear the floor squeaking, but it just completely stopped after I was like, hey, babe. Hey, Kelly? I'm going to go find her. I'm going to talk to my wife. Hold on a second, Dark. Hey, babe.
Yeah. Sorry, I said, are you yelling for me?
Yes, I was yelling for you, but I was in the studio. Tavern.
Huh?
A tavern.
A tavern?
A tavern. That's a pub that serves food, right?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, Dark's acting like I'm some kind of crazy person. And Sam, he's like, do you think we live in the 1800s? And I'm not shaming the Brits.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're under the impression that that's what that is. So if you guys don't have taverns anymore, Dark, that's more, you all need to communicate that. It was also a place that had lodging. So I don't want to be that guy. I do kind of want to be that guy. Eli definitely thinks half of the UK is London, the other half is Glasgow. They're just called pubs. They're all called pubs? I don't know if I believe that. They're all called pubs, but what if it's in a hotel and you can live there? Is it still a pub? Is it still a pub if you live in it, Dark? You're getting American explained right now, dog. If it had lodging, it's either an inn or a hotel. This is some fucking bullshit, Dark. I cannot stress. I know I've had people be like, nah, it's a tavern, not a pub. Now, that might have been here and they might have been idiots. So that's also a possibility. I don't remember. But now I'm just upset. You've upset me, Dark. You've made the world a little less whimsical for me. I'm turning it around on you. No. I am sad though. If the establishment is in a hotel, then it's probably a bar or a restaurant. Oh, God damn it, Dark. I think I just also fucked up my brush. Precisely. Isn't it called pub food? I am gonna slap both of your faces off of your faces. I am so. I can't believe you do me like this, Possum. Don't take his side. What the fuck is a tavern then? Gulag for Eli, hero of the Slovian. I mean, I have long said that, yeah, you know, I want you all to think for yourselves. Don't just take my word. So thank you, Possum, for living up to my standards, even when it upsets me. And I just want support. This is a hard time for me. I just found out that fucking taverns don't exist anymore. Hold on a second. We're taking over this fucking cult. I'll find another Brit off stream. Don't you worry about that. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to find a tavern. You just call it a diner. Is it Eli Tavern is just like a theme? Like we have American diners? You just call it a diner. Tavern diner. I hate this. I hate this so much. Why the fuck have I been calling specific things taverns and not pubs for so long? Oh, another Brit, eh? Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna go behind Dark's back and then try to find another Brit that could verify what I'm saying. I can't stress enough. That's not offensive. The another Brit is like saying another American. Let me get some Alaskan motherfuckers coming on your shitty life. That's a little different. And it is a little different. I'm not gonna get into the difference in the size. This is not gonna be a size comparison. It does take longer to drive from one part of my state to the other end than your entire country. I will say that, Dark. I'm just saying that. There's a lot of... I can drive like 30 minutes and not understand a single fucking word of anything said in English to me from people because of how, like, different dialects are here. It's about culture, man. I mean, it is. Man, I'm so disappointed right now the taverns aren't a fucking thing. And also, man, Kelly's going to be disappointed. What am I going to tell my wife, Dark? Babe. Dark says taverns don't exist. They never have. We were lied to. Ignorance is bliss. Older than... Sorry, taverns. Older than your country. I love you. Yeah, you do. I'm not even gonna dispute that one. You do have pubs, taverns older than my country. You do. Man. Hoo boy. Yeah, I can't stress enough. Like, difference in ignorance is bliss. Poor Mowgli's just like, I don't have any horse in this one. don't have any bets on this one. Well, I don't blame you for not taking my side either, Mowgli, and I respect you remaining out of the discussion. Uh, Spain brought horses. Here we had dogs. Americans talking about DK like we're in Lord of the Rings is so fun. Dark, I'm not trying to talk about you like you're in the Lord of the Rings. It was all very. I was in London. Like, I will say that I did not go to Glasgow though. So it was like London and Nottingham are like the only places that I went outside of all the places it took to get on a train. Uh, Also, I can't stress enough the idea of a train going halfway around anywhere in my state is just nonsensical. Do you think we have blacksmiths? No, we can't. I would assume you probably have. There has to be a blacksmith in your country, right? Oh, you went London. That explains. Yeah, I went. We were posh, baby. Yeah, we were. We were in like maybe a block from like the Natural History Museum in London. Um, You definitely have chips and not French fries. That's true. We've got you there, you son of a bitch. We know your secrets, Dark. We know you got chips. You don't have fries. You don't have freedom frites. Okay, Nottingham is probably like Lord of the Rings, right? They got it, make one. It's Possum. I'm not gonna. It's not the most Lord of the Rings place I've ever been, but outside of like abandoned, destroyed buildings, yeah, it probably is. And beans on toast, they do also have that. Also, I got it like from where we went. The whole damn like country seemed to close at like 6 o'clock to go to the pub. Um, I don't know if that you do not want this smoke. Beans on toast is the best smoke you don't. I gotta say, after having a quote unquote traditional English breakfast, it was not bad. I don't fucking eat tomatoes though. So okay, to be fair, beans on toast is kind of an affront to man. Depends on the chef and what beans you use. this is like this is good. We're learning a lot here. Yeah. Barbecue beans on cornbread. Has to be deep fried, Mowgli. You know that. If it's not deep fried, it ain't American. Brown belt and a brown little pouch. Beans. Also, to be fair, I've never had beans on toast, but that's because that's kind of fucked. With chili on toast. I like that. Don't you dare. You dare slander beans on toast. I'm gonna die on this. I like to see it. I gotta say, I like to know that like it's a there's very very silly hills that I'll die on too. I get it. I'm not saying that if they are very important to your homeland, I'm not saying that they are silly. It's not just like refried bean possum. It's like high beans. That is true. It is not like, oh boy, we're just gonna crack open. We're just gonna like is cannabis legal? I don't think. I would assume not. Is it? It's been a hot minute since I went. It's 8 years, almost 8 years. Yeah, like actually no, it's been like 8 years. I was there 8 years ago today. Like exactly 8 years. That's fun. 8 years ago, I was in your wonderful, and no, it's illegal Mowgli. Loser. We got you now, Dark. Ooh, we got you now. This whole son of a bitch is on fire, but we can smoke weed for the most part legally. But that's mainly I feel like because we just kind of worked around the system of, well, it's not technically weed. Until eventually they were like, fuck it, okay. I gotta tell you, for not being legal, I smelt a lot of it when we went to the second bar when I was hanging out with our friends that we made at Beavertown. Which that's an interesting sentence altogether. Damn, my comment on Earl Grey was that inflammatory. YouTube Plus blocked it outright. I was like, Earl Grey. Awesome. I like that you were very defensive of England and my ignorance until food got brought into it, and then you're just like, I'm offended. Beans on toast. So yeah, don't fuck with the Earl. Don't fuck with Earl Grey. I'll get you in the study with a bassinet. So here's a question for you. There were these big birds that I saw a lot of places. I think they were magpies. You know the bird's name lived till you had a toast sandwich. Now, have you ever had a butter sandwich? Just bread and butter, baby. You ever eat that, Dark? I was about to ask a really insane question. I'm not going to ask it though. Okay, I'll go ahead and ask it. Hot dogs, for legal reasons. That was a joke. We don't actually eat that. A toast sandwich? Y'all out here just eating smack bar Pee-wee. Smack bar. Good. Ask it. Eli, we just call that bread and butter. Yeah, well, what if you, okay, so like bread, butter, bread on top of it. You ever eat that? Pretty good. I've not had that in a very long time. The question was going to be about hot dogs, because I was thinking about how every time that I saw anything along those lines, it was like, sausage. And it was just like, we got lots of sausages. Sausages are great. But I don't recall hot dogs being a thing, really. I love how Eli said, nah, I ain't going to bring it up. Actually, I am. And then said hot dog and sat in silence. It stands. Also, I feel like that's kind of where we're at right now. It's just like, I'm just gonna say it. Hot dog. You know about it? You know about those? Well, you know about those, Dark. You know about hot dogs, Dark. Margot, you're not gonna believe what this motherfucker just said. Taverns, not real. Have never been real. I know. Why the fuck do I have like 15 STLs for taverns? I know. I'm also upset. Hot dogs aren't really that common, but yeah, you can get them. I can live without glizzies, except the Costco dog. They can stay. Depends where you're eating. I really. So here's the thing. I really like ballpark hot dogs. Like I'm an all beef frank trash boy for life. I fucking hate baseball. I don't think it's my least favorite sport because I don't fucking like any of them. But it's the one that it's just like, okay, I really like hot dogs, especially ballpark hot dogs. But I'd rather be dead than go to any kind of sport event, really, to be honest. Or just on fire. Maybe not dead, but on fire. Margot, I know you're upset. I don't know how we'll fix it, but I don't know. I was going to make a real fucked up joke. I'm not going to do that. You say, you want me to make... I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. It's a bad joke. I'll say it. You need to make Britain great again and bring back taverns, Dark. You need to be the change that I want to see in your country. I want to not feel like I've been a dummy my whole life. Depends where you're eating. There's places with a stone's throw from me where I can get hot dogs like you're talking about. Typically, you see them at sporting events or American-themed dining places. Yeah, just real, or like food trucks with a griddle. That would be a good hot dog. I know you like hot dogs. She doesn't eat them, she just likes them. Where even are you? Oh, okay, I see you now. Hi. You could come down here and hang out with us. We're talking about how taverns have not existed. I still don't know. I don't even know if I can believe this, Dark. I'm so. I don't even know. I don't even know. it's going to take a long time for me to get over that. I'm just going to be like, man, what other things have I been wrong about this whole fucking time? It's worrying. Hot dog's great though. I think you fell for a tourist trap, Eli. Hi, Margot. They said hi, Margot. Someone clip Eli saying you need to make it great again so I can turn into a British soldier. They got you good. Yeah. Yeah, I think he did possible. I don't even understand. I mean, so we went to a cat cafe. That's not related. And they're actually not open anymore. But we went to Lady Dinah's, which I'm sure, as you all know, would be a reference to one of the greatest kitties of all time, the kitty from Alice in Wonderland. Uh, and they had a wonderful kitty there named Wookie. Oh yeah, it was a cat tavern. Yeah, I think you. Man, you guys are assholes. A cavern, if you would. Now we have caverns here. Okay, I can never tell where the fuck sounds are coming from in my basement. I put these big fucking cabinets in, and now I can't hear shit. And it's just like I'm going crazy all the damn time. Unless there's no one home, and then I can talk myself out of it, and I'm just like, fuck it. It's just me here. That's just crazy. Don't listen to it. You work tonight? I do. So Thursdays, you're just in time. We're covering a lot of shit. But yeah, typically once a week I try to do an evening hobby hang. And tonight I'm painting some little dudes. We just finished working on this guy. Little bandit. But we're gonna let him dry and start painting the others. I'm just finding out that apparently Yuri, because I'm at work now and I'm surprised you're working tonight. There. Wow. Hey, a bandit. Yeah, bandits are great. Well, they're not really. Bandits aren't good people. Don't be a bandit. Well, it just depends. It depends what kind of bandit you are. I'm not condoning banditing as a whole. Some bandits, I'm sure, are good. There's probably been a couple good bandits. I've just found out that apparently taverns aren't real, so I'm not really sure what I believe anymore. But yeah, the blue is really nice. What paint is that? So this is a. I'm gonna fuck it up. Fallow turquoise. PHTHALO. My phone is gonna die, so I'm gonna watch me be quiet. Okay. Is Robin Hood a good bandit? See, well, I don't know. Dark. Is Robin Hood a good bandit? We don't know shit about your country and your lore, apparently. I've thought that taverns have been a thing and still are a thing. But Yuri, I just found out that apparently all the places that I went and had food were not taverns. They might have just been fucking with me. And then we kind of start talking about hot dogs for a little bit. And beans and toast. And other British things. And I asked, we were discussing it. Tavern, pub, bar, and grill. Yeah, tavern, pub, bar, and grill. You guys bully each other again. I'm on the dark side probably, unless it's about food. I mean all of this lovingly. I'm not angry. I am a little upset and sad that taverns aren't a fucking thing. I meant to ask earlier. Oh yeah, no, I love Windsor Newton. The meaning of Windsor Newton. I've heard they've got a lot of linseed oil, so they can be awkward to work with on miniatures. I really like them. So this was all painted with just Winsor & Newton oils, and I think it looks fucking sick. The hair really, it looks like an old dog, an old grayish kind of black, browns kind of spotted dog that's like going gray. I'm really pleased with it. It looks really good in person. I don't know if it looks as good on camera. But in person, it looks pretty stupid for how quick I was able to like paint it. PP. Does he attack? Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Dark. Yeah, no. My phone died in the middle of the battle. I'm so sorry, Mowgli. Tavern, pub, bar, and grill. I'm so upset right now. Yuri, Yuri, you are in Vietnam, correct? Right? Is that right? Do you all have taverns? See, we have a place in town that is named something something tavern, but it obviously is not the same thing as like we're a tavern. I'm from Philippines. What the fuck? Okay. The paint itself, is it like really oily or is it just like others? Taverns? Yeah, in the Philippines. Do you all have taverns? This is just, I'm not going to find anybody who's just like, yeah, those still exist, Eli. Man, what the fuck? I use Absalong, and that's made for minis, so it's got a better medium mixture. Yeah, Winsor Newton is just like hyper pigmented. It's pretty thick, but it's pretty darn easy to paint with. Just depending on how precise you're trying to be. Oh, ignorance is bliss indeed. Wait, let me search. Yeah, it's this is just. Well, why did I think you? Okay, did we have? I thought there was someone in the group that was from Vietnam as well, because we were talking about the Good Morning Vietnam thing and how every time I hear Vietnam, I just think of Always Sunny because I'm a trash. People call them pubs or bars. Okay, but they were like restaurants. Okay, Eli, a tavern is just a name for an old-fashioned pub. Nobody calls it a tavern unless it's got tavern in its name. Aha! Oh, we have, but they were like restaurants, like XD. But it's not local. So there is a difference, though. But you just call it a pub. I was under the impression that the differentiating factor. My brain broke. I'm tired. It's okay, Yuri. Eli is having a crisis because of the difference between the USA and the UK. I'm really upset about it. First, I found out that no one says A, because that's apparently Canada, which I already knew that, but I'm still a little upset about it. And then I was corrected on the pronunciation of Inman. Not really, like, tavern is just a theme or name convention. I fucking hate this. What? There needs to be rules. I don't like being incorrect with what I say. So I'm just like, I need to know. I need to just give me the straight. If it's just a pub and a tavern, there's no differentiating factor. Man. Someone I talked to at one point in time was a fucking dick then. Because they clearly were like, oh, there's a big difference. Ooh, the tavern I know is from fantasy settings and fiction works with the Yuri, that's not helping my argument because that's pretty much exactly what Dark said. I literally looked up UK Tavern and it's all just pubs and restaurants. Okay, the Grimdark Tavern should be the name of the podcast. I'll be the bartender. I support that. I don't know who all was here when I came up with the initial idea for a name for a podcast. And nobody wanted to do it with me, but I feel like I could talk Shankly into doing it. And by talk Shankly into doing it, I feel like Shankly would be like, fuck yeah, that sounds great. Eli, you can call the pub a tavern if you want. You're welcome to. Nobody will understand what you're talking about. Mine's not either, Yuri, and it's like 8:16 p.m. here. Yuri is in the Philippines. Not Who was in Vietnam? Why were we talking about Vietnam the other day then? Too much stuff happens, and I'm just slowly starting to realize that I can't trust my own memory. feel like I've been lying to myself my whole life thinking taverns were real. I'm very upset about it. I also then, just to bring you fully, okay, I said good morning Vietnam. Okay, guys, I'm from the other side of the world. You're just like, guys, I'm on the other side of the world. Yeah, that is true. Dark's across the pond, isn't it? Wait, what? In today's episode, Mowgli discovers time zones. I'm the main character of time zones. Man, I wish that I was somehow able to go this far in life and not know what time zones were. I cannot stress living as close to a time zone line as I do. It's fucking bullshit. And it's how. I mean, Johnny and I have an issue with that almost every fucking week. Whenever we're like, oh, we're gonna get on a call, it's just like, oh, did you mean your time or my time? And it's just like, dude, I meant my time. I forgot that we're on different time zones, and I need to specify that. It's been a while. Greeblin is going at it over there. It's 8:17 a.m. here exactly. PM here. I am. Hear myself insert OC character Mowgli. I love that there's time zones. I don't know you were actively in the Philippines. So what's fucking wild is, and this is the craziest thing, that like I still cannot get over this. Like I found out that I think it was Indiana. Indiana just started doing daylight savings time. Like, oh wait. Yeah, okay, so it's still the second here, Yuri. That's, oh hell, this is crazy. Now we're getting to the bottom of this. What's the fucking future like, Yuri? You can tell us. We won't tell nobody. Should have warned us about that. Fuck me. Really fucking dropped the ball on that one. It is wild the things that YouTube censors but doesn't censor. Oh shit. Wait, okay, so whose friend owns the Cat Maid Cafe? That's not Yuri. Shit. What is her name? I wonder if they got Cat Maid taverns. Eh? I'm dying, but you're clearly a time traveler from the future. You're here like 24 hours advance. Yeah. Earl Grey tea. Now you get blocked. Mowgli gets the slate. YouTube is wild. I'm sorry. I should have asked 9 I'm very chill with the Mowgli. No, I was a shit. Yeah. No, I'm very much okay with that. I can't stress enough. I really liked it. It was not. I don't think it was real. It was. It was just some internet meme bullshit that I think someone who was American made. But it was just a thing of like other countries making jokes about 9/11 and U.S. just being like, "Fuck yeah, it's hilarious." These are so good, dude. Ba-da-da. Eli's background looks more and more like a green screen every day. Does it? I mean, I got a green screen. I can put it up. I just haven't fucked with the green screen though. Also got a green man suit. I could just green out. I could green the whole thing out and it'll just be a brush. And you guys would be like, whoa, what's happening? Man, I just thought that I could do some real cool stuff with the green screen and Margot. Space, Margot in space, all the time. Like, that's just a thing. That needs to be a thing. Why is that not a thing? Why are we not helping Margot get into space? I need to fix that. Well, whose friend owns the Cat Maid bar? Or cafe? Not bar, sorry. I don't want to mix up my enclosures where you purchase drinks any further. The storms are coming. Mowgli's bed's not. Okay. He has to hide the gimp-suited Mowgli tied to his bed. Oh, God. If you're asking what's going on here today, by October 3rd, it's raining here since the storm is about to approach in coming days. Man, Mowgli's bed, not Eli's. Crazy things happen in the tavern when Eli gets his green suit on. Actually, yeah, they do. Would you guys like to see a little video of me running around real goofy like in a green suit? I posted it on Instagram a while back. But I'll share it again. Because it's great. I'm fucking hilarious. People are like, man, how'd you get so funny? And I was like, I don't know. I was just born like this. Tell me that's not great. Tell me you don't want to wake up to that. That's what my wife just deals with all the fucking time. Yeah, there's the original. Spins, Eli, can we see that hog what? I'm not going to confirm anything that'll get me verifiably kicked off of YouTube. I think that's pretty much. I don't look. That's not a good angle for me. I'll say that. Being slunched over makes me look like I got a real tummy on me. But probably, yeah, you can. But I'm bent over, so you can't really see it here. Also, hog. I know. He said hog, Margot. Where are you? Are you up? You're down. Okay, you're down. Good. Oh, the Grinch is coming. Speaking of the Grinch, hey, Margot. We're talking about hogs and green suits and Yuri's from the future. Girl, why are you screaming? She went, oh, yeah, the Cat Maid Taverns. Greening out is Mowgli's job, Eli. God. Oh, man. Cat Maid Tavern, I'm higher than Eagle City. Spins like you said, oh, what? The Grinch is coming. Poor Christmas, the demon of Babylon reveals itself. I know, Margot. We're joking about hogs. So one of our neighbors, like the neighbor directly across the street from me, has a motorcycle, and he's often dicking around in his driveway or garage with a motorcycle, as guys who own a motorcycle are wont to do. And every time that he's out there doing that, and Margot's looking out the window, and Kelly would be like, Margot, what you looking at? And I'll just be like, looking at Tyler working on his hog boy. And just the idea that Margot would think that a hog boy is what you would actually call that. I don't remember where the idea came from. It's like most things where it's just like, well, it could be speaking in tongues, or I could just have a little bit of this, you know, this the Tourette's or the schizophrenia or who knows what. But when I got time travelers that I can just ask questions to find out what's going to happen the next day, I got connections now to Cat Maid cafes. If I need somewhere to stay, wherever they are, man, it's gonna drive me crazy. I'm trying to think of what the person's name is who was in here talking to us just the other day, and they were taking a break. They're like, I'm gonna take a little break because the internet kind of sucks, and it does. I'm trying to help. I'm just trying to help. If it means green suits and hogs and out of focus cameras, you know, I'm doing my best. I'm trying. Taverns, man. pretty fucked up. Taverns aren't real. I've been saying that for so long, Dark. I can't stress how upsetting it is to find out that I've been just incorrectly speaking. I don't need to be right. I just want to make sure that I don't say things incorrectly. Which is why I typically am very hung up whenever someone pops in. I'm like, how do you pronounce your name? I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't want to say it wrong. Oh boy. I've got the stream turned up so I can hear Eli. I just opened Instagram and a reel with Johnny separate ways just blew my ears out. That's what we do, baby. Sometimes you just gotta pump up the jams. Pump them up. Pump up the jams. What? Food suggestions. I had pizza. And it was very good. Pizza. And a salad. Pizza and a salad. The salad was really good. I believe so. Fuck yeah. Possum for the win. Beans on toast. Pizza's my favorite. Pizza's great. Man, I don't know if, what's my favorite. We've had this conversation before, and I think I said sushi. And then it might legitimately just be sushi. I think I could eat sushi every day and then just die, and we'll be okay with that. Ramen's also really high up on the list. What else would I kill a man for, food-wise? And that's like hypothetical, like if there was a man made out of sushi and we were trapped on a desert island, that kind of a situation. Just to clarify that statement. I know from the other side of the world there are Filipino food restaurants there. There are. And I do love Filipino food. Kimbap? Is kimbap Filipino or is that Korean? There's a Filipino restaurant near me, I think. Hell yeah. Probably end up getting. Kimbap is Korean. Damn it. Okay, so I used to work with a guy who was half Korean, half Filipino, and his wife made kimbap a lot. And I was just like, I know it's one of the two because of that, but, well, okay, so Filipino food. Fuck. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to guess any off the top of my head. I thought taverns were real like an hour ago. Man, what the fuck? 2025 sucks. And also, Yuri, just in case you were wondering, not everybody at Dark. What Filipino restaurant is that? Adobo is Filipino. Oh, fuck. I was about to say, Yuri, don't you all eat a lot of veggies? Even me, myself. I didn't know there were taverns here, too. It was like braised pork and soy sauce. Okay, so Nando's? Like Cheeky Nando's? I know about Cheeky Nando's. Oh, that's the Brit I was going to fucking talk to. Oh, you just wait, Dark. Now we wait. Yes, taps lock too. That's good. Also taps lock too. I eat veggies too, of course. Adobo's great. I love adobo. Yeah, I really liked it. All those Filipino food. Well, now I'm hungry. Man, I'm so disappointed right now. I don't know how I'm ever going to get over this.
to ash, and cities to graveyards. What remained of mankind climbed higher. Stone keeps, broken cathedrals, forgotten fortresses.
If it's a Londoner, you'll be launched into the sun. He's not from London. He's from Lancashire? Maybe? No, Yorkshire. Yorkshire? I did. I did. I was looking at it. Also, yeah, I'm Dark, I'm doing it. I'm reaching out. I'm trying to find any Brits that will support my statement that taverns are a thing. I refuse to be wrong on this one for years without knowing that I was wrong. I can't let that be the case. Meowth, that's right. Love Meowth. If it's a Londoner, you'll be launched into the sun. How about Jollibee? Movie you recorded to support your worldview, Eli. I've had it for a long time. It's Nick. You can tell them taverns, Eli. You can call them taverns, Eli. Oh no, I asked specifically, but you're going to be the only one. I asked specifically. I was like, this is important. I need you to not fucking bullshit me. Is there a difference between a tavern and a pub? And does anyone in the UK say tavern? And he works at a brewery. So I should get, it's Nick. Yes. I'm willing to bust out more Brits, but that's a go-to Brit. Yes. One and the same. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just specifically, I was told that the difference between a tavern and a pub is that a tavern serves food. Yeah, it's fucking Cordall. Yeah, it's fucking Cordall. Yeah, it's Nick, which I believe is in Yorkshire. I'm not trying to blast him. I mean, everyone knows where I fucking live. Well, they don't know my house number. If you have my house number, don't send it to anybody. It's wild. I don't know how things are. Like, oh. It's wild the amount of stuff that you can get. Like just go into any like town hall and you're like, I want to pull information about so and so. It's just like, yeah. Me being right in this situation will be yummy. Don't interfere, Dark. Don't also message him. This needs to be. There needs to be a control, and I am gonna look. What the fuck? Get out of here. Get out of here, phone. I don't have time for your shit. I'm supposed to be painting little dudes, and I feel like bars today are actually taverns right now, but didn't call it taverns. See, now that's where I'm at as well, Yuri. Like I mean, we just have bars here. Some of them you can get food, some of them you can't. But I was under the impression that they did things a little bit different across the pond, isn't it? So you all can call them taverns yourself. No one calls them taverns here either. Except for the shitty bar that I don't go to, that is called the Bourbon Barrel Tavern. That's just a pub, Eli. It's just a pub. Yeah. No, we don't call them pubs here. We call them bars. Wow. I'm actually going to have a heart attack. I'm so sorry. And why are we fighting over taverns and pubs? Why don't we just eat instead? That's a very good question. I'm going to call them alcohol holes. That's also a good suggestion. I like that one too. I think we could workshop that. I think it could I was going to say call them drunk holes. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm not suggesting it. I'm not suggesting it. It looks about as bad on a shirt as it sounds coming out of my mouth. I think we could workshop that though. Eli, a pub is what you call a bar. Some do food, some don't. Nobody calls them taverns. Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to accept that. I don't know why. I really don't understand why I thought this for a very long time though. That's like calling a bar a tavern. So Eli does. we do have a Bourbon Barrel Tavern in our town. So people do say I'm going to go to the tavern. We also had a tavern in Louisville. Neither of which do I go to. Actually, really I do enjoy that every now and then my wife does get dragged along with something related to like, oh, the girls at work, we're going to go to, BBT. And it's just like, it will almost inevitably always happen that someone will be like, where's your husband? And it's just like, oh, he doesn't go to shitty bars. And it's just like, that's my girl. Calls it like it is. I really only go to one bar in town. It's the one that I can stumble home from. It's a brewery. It's called Flywheel. If you're ever in my neck of the woods, we'll hang out there and we'll give you a tour. The very first tour, here's a fun little fact. The very first tour that they did at our local brewery was to the Wire Brothers. The Wire Brothers and their wives when they were down for my birthday one year. Birthday party stuff. But I'm down. One of the things we did for my birthday, I'm so exhausted from this tavern debate. I know this is late, but lumpia fucks. Dude, is lumpia Filipino? Yeah, okay. Yeah, now that we're all on the same page, I can. What are those fancy coffee shops called? Starbucks? Cafes. A drunk cafe. Yeah, dude. Yeah, if lumpia is Filipino, fuck, dude. No. My friend John is Filipino and half Filipino, half German. So he always makes Filipino food, and it's fucking rad as shit. Yeah, lumpia. Fuck. Oh, we tear some lumpia up in this house. Like, should I perish possum as my successor for the Ministry of Slopaganda? I'm sorry, Dark. I didn't mean to put unneeded stress on you. You're doing God's work, though. You're really helping me get through this hard time where I found out that you shall not perish. Dark shall not grow old. Fuck me. But actually, fun fact, lumpia was actually not originally made in the Philippines. It's from Chinese. Really? That's fun. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully that's a fun story. I don't know. I'm not as familiar with apparently I don't know shit about shit anymore. I thought fucking taverns were real. And then find out that people knew about 9/11, but they didn't stop it. Time traveling wizards. But yeah, I think it was Fune. Whose friend. Fune? Or is it Phone? Fun? Fuck. I don't remember. I want to say that they said that their friends just called him Star. All of this is just like I could be talking about like 5 or 6 different people, but I gotta tell you, if you pop in and you're like, hey, let's talk about cat-made cafes, you're gonna have my attention. And I'm like, I'm gonna remember this conversation. I might not exactly get the name right though. Somebody was talking about cat-made cafes. I know that's true. I didn't make that up. I got a lot of kitty paraphernalia. Kitty finalia, if you catch my drift. That's with T's, Kitty. I want to make sure that's very, very plainly spoken. I actually might even have a cat-made sticker. Let me see. I don't know. That's not really my thing. Any of you all maids? Yep. Okay. Yeah, no, there is. One of my printers has a cat-made sticker on it. Yeah. So there's that. Sounds like TV sack possum. Cat-made cafe. cafes we have listed. Oh, Invasion. Okay, I got it. I got to scroll through because I'm missing some stuff. I did not get as much painted here as I was really hoping to. We've covered a lot of ground. This is pretty. Every time Eli denies the pubs are a thing and they're actually taverns, I hear the roar of restrictions. Having been in a room with a Geiger counter going off, I can tell you it's not fun. The teeth itching is the worst part. Oh, Invasions. My Filipino coworker also makes a mean fried chicken. I know that my buddy John can make some fucking gnarly chicken. I don't know if there's anything. Beeping turns to beep. It's, you all got cat-made cafes? Mowgli, do we have cat-made cafes? I mean, I can't go to one anyway, but it is what it is. And yep, they're real, of course. Doctor, you're starting to see film grain. Sounds like TV setting possible. How do they work? We need answers. You never look over the edge into the core. We need answers, Yuri. I haven't visited one yet, but relatively they were just small cafes and very few here, unlike in Japan. 3.6, not great, not terrible. One I visited is this one cat cafe that was full of cats. They were not mates. Okay, so yeah, I've been to those kind of cafes. Does it only go to 3.6? It does. Fuck. Just spiraling. Just spiraling, goddamn it. So I've been to quite a few cat cafes. I've not been to any cat-made cafes. I don't think I will visit any cat-made cafes. But I support them. Yeah, it's good. It's good. We got good vibes. We got good vibes. They might not be for everybody, but they're for us. They're our vibes. And no one can take that from us. You hear me, YouTube? You try to cancel me, I'll make my own. I'll make my own damn thing, and we'll talk about 9/11 jokes and cat maids and all the stuff. And maybe I'll paint a guy or two, maybe. Half the chat is talking about cat-made cafes. The other is replaying Chernobyl. One part is about cat-made cafes. Me and Possible are doing a bit about Chernobyl. It's Eli doing some psychic damage to me. Yeah, like you've seen Scanners, dog. Like yeah. The amount of times that we have tried to watch Scanners and I think Kelly has fallen asleep is it's a good amount. It is a slow burn. I like a good Cronenberg though. I think we all knew that though. Chernobyl sleepover. One part. Yeah. No. Yeah, dude. I really like cat cafes though. The ones here, I will say, were only if I get to be the snork. Snork. What? What does that mean? Who gets close to yelling, fuck, it's $1. Cafes, but not allowed to pet the cats. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the thing, Yuri. They're like strip club rules. Like, and I say that every time I go to one, they say that to me. Don't call fire when it got hit by a missile. You don't know what a snork. I mean, I know what a snork is. I don't understand. I don't know how we got from there to there. I'm gonna switch these cameras, maybe. No, I'm not. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep painting. I know what a snork is. Don't call fire when I got hit by a missile. But I choose to ignore it because of existential dread. Are these more Chernobyl references? Tell me what a snork is. A snork is that little like weird and like aquatic critter with they essentially have like a snorkel on their head. Like they were a little cartoon character? No. Wait, Eli. Fuck me. I'm looking it up. You motherfuckers. You telling me that's not a snork? You telling me I don't know what a fucking snork is? You telling me I don't know what a snork is? That's a motherfucking snork right there. You never seen a snork in your life like that, boy. That's number one. That's the first hit. That's a snork. I know what snorks are. Did you not know what the fucking dome is in Chernobyl? I'm just hitting the dome with a Chernobyl reference. Yeah. No, yeah, the missile hitting the dome is Chernobyl reference. Holy shit, I'm gonna die. Wait. You know how the fucking dome is in Chernobyl? I'm assuming we are covering so many concepts right here. POV, that's you after the Chernobyl sleepover. This? Okay, yeah, I mean, I feel that. I'm assuming radiation? We're all lost. Radiation won't turn you into a snork, I gotta tell you that. From a RF standpoint, you're not gonna be looking like a snork. It's gonna be real bad. Your skin's gonna come off. And then no one will be able to touch your bones or your clothes because they're just gonna be radioactive. And yeah, cheeky breaky. Man, this is just fucking wild. So the dome is the part that broke off in Chernobyl, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like when the shit went bad. Like I know the. Fuck me. I'm tired. I'm not trying to remember what we were talking about. Cat cafes. That was fun. Did Nick ever respond to me? This is important, Nick. No. I sent it 17 minutes ago. Type in snort Chernobyl. Go to images, please. Okay, now that's drastically different. Okay, stop it. Okay, no, okay. So Eli, the dome is like a giant container they put over the top of the nuclear plant. Yes. Okay. So it's been a hot fucking minute since I looked up anything about Chernobyl. And then there's a war and they got hit by a missile or some shit. Okay, and that's, I'm talking about Stalker, right? It caught fire internally and it had to be drilled into to put it out. I don't want to talk about politics or the war. Stop it pissing radiation dust in the air. I just think it's cool. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, we're on. I think we're all on that page, and now we're doomed. Okay. So this is, no, I'm talking about RL. Fuck me. We aren't fucked. That's an exaggeration. Okay. Damn, Eli, I just discovered geopolitical unrest for the first time. We're good. Are we still talking about cat cafes? Okay. So I just want you guys to understand, like, when it's just like, oh man, I got a lot going on. I can't keep up with everything. While you all are doing this, Kelly just sends me this. This is just a picture, and it took me a second to realize that's our bedroom. Like, this is happening in my house right now. No context. Yes, but the cats are snorks. Yes, the cats bombed the tavern. Sir, a cat has hit the second time. Fuck me. Sir, I regret to inform you. A second cat has hit the second tavern. Mom needs moms. There's an alien in your room. Maid needs moms. Maid needs moms. There's an alien in your room. Sir, a cat has hit the second tavern. I just registered that that's a tavern and not tower. Mars, not maid. Mars needs moms. There's an alien in your room. No gloves this time. There's no gloves. Yeah, she's not wearing gloves. Dark is our minister slopaganda. You know you must do. Oh yeah, no, I can't need a gif of a cat exploding me. Oh man, I'm not saying that I actively support any cat-themed 9/11 slopaganda that you want to make, and I'll absolutely slap the Grimdark Distillery or RedWetSkeleton on it, and we'll just send that baby off to the printers, and they'll just be out there in the world and people can wear them. I'm not saying that I'm 100% absolutely going to be like, yeah, but that's absolutely kind of what it is. If you make something that's funny, I'll slap it on in the store. We can put on shirts. It's my level of fucks it's zero. It's just like, yeah, man, that's good. Put it out there. People need to see this. This is the stuff people need to see. They need to know. what we're getting into. Put it on a shirt with your logo on the opposite side. Yeah. Well, is that going to be problematic? At this point, I don't know. The last time I went to Adepticon, I kind of entered a giant penis monster into the Golden Demon, and I broke almost every single rule that you were allowed to not break to enter it in, and they still let me enter it in. And I don't think I'm allowed back, but it's just like, I mean, at this point, I don't know what you have to do to get like kicked out of Adepticon. Where's the second tavern? Oh man, Operation Kitty Freedom. It's gone, Mowgli. The cat did. Sir, DEFCON 5. The burden of power is a heavy mantle. Put it on a shirt with your logo on the opposite side. Wear it to a DEFCON. Operation Kitty Freedom. OKF. Definitely is going to need... I feel like that would kind of fit well with the little BRB screen. Just like in the background. Just a little happy kitty face. Man, we've gone places today. We've covered a lot of ground. I did not cover as much ground. This, honestly, I'm pretty happy with this, though. This guy's looking pretty good. We're definitely going to have some stuff to touch up. But this chat is a maelstrom. It's a maelstrom. It's how we roll. It's how we run things. Like, I'm really, I can't stress enough when it's just like, oh, yeah, you really want to put that on shirts? It's just like, dude, I am a pure child of the internet. I lived in the Baron's chat. Like, it's just crazy all the time. Like, I'm down to play. I'm down to play around in the insanity, in the madness. I'm all here for it. I support it. I encourage it. It's primordial soup. Yeah. Primordial soup. It's just like the kind of shit that just like grief sprouting out of his hands. It's just like just slop. It's just slopaganda, baby. It's all slopaganda. I'm gonna start using that anytime someone wants to talk to me about politics. It's all slopaganda. No matter what we're talking about. My wife just threw her phone off the bed. I heard it. It hit the floor quite aggressively. That is too much yellow. I need to stop painting. Life comes from our fingertips. Does she ever sit in chat? Occasionally she has been one to. She was talking about hopping into our Discord, and I was like, you should. Watching, never taking. Watching, never talking. She's popped in and said one or two things, I believe, but I don't think she's in currently. But yeah, I told her, I was like, she's on, she said on stream before. I was, and we absolutely, she will be joining me for more streams once we get this shit rolling. What? Yeah. All hail, Big Wife is always watching. All hail, Big Wife. Literally 1984. Eyes everywhere. I can't stress enough the things that we cover on here. She lives with me. She's not going to be surprised. PH, fuck, hide the zesty bullshit. Someone hide where I asked about Eli's hog. She'd laugh about that too. I cannot stress that enough. Again, we've been married now just a few days over 8 years. She is very aware who she married. I don't think she would be upset by any of that. Now the cat cafe, she'd probably be like, why are you guys talking about cat cafes so much? That's about the extent. And I'd be like, well, you came in and talked about it, and how am I not going to talk about it? I still can't. I'm moving past the taverns. We're moving past the taverns. Now, whenever I hear back from Nick, it's gonna be reignited. Does she know your hog is internet famous? Yeah. Not from this conversation though. Well, I wish I could stay longer, but I have to read my daughter's Hulk before bed. Good night, everyone. Good night, Mowgli. Have fun. Have fun reading. Daughter Hulk. Hell yeah. Enjoy your beans on toast. Enjoy your chili on toast, your beans on toast, your beans on beans. Beans on beans on beans on beans. Everybody likes those beans on toast. Banger in the mouth. A banger in the mouth. They just call them sausages. A sausage in the mouth. They just call them sausages. I'm assuming you guys have seen, not from this conversation. Wait, roll this back, Eli. Night, Mowgli. Oh, yeah, no. There's other Red Wet Hog content. There is. I'm not gonna share it. And it's not. That makes it sound so much worse. There, for a while, it's been a hot minute, a hot minute. But there was a very funny picture of me from a a 5K that I ran years ago. That one of the guys that worked with me took, and it ended up on like the homepage of our like company's website. And it's just like it's just there it is. And it was definitely my Facebook picture for a while because I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, I did not actually notice it initially when I was like, oh hey, that's me. And then my buddy, who recently commented on Grief, was just like, hey, I'm not gonna say what he said, but it was like a hey, and I was like, oh shit. And then I went and I asked the guy who took the picture, and I was like, were you aware that this is just clearly noticeable? I'm meant to be sculpting this whole time. I've been sitting here talking about pubs and Eli's hog. What is my life? Hey man, sometimes you just need the finer things in life. And sometimes that's Haagen-Dazs, pubs, cat cafes, cat-made cafes, Lumpia's fucking rad. We can talk about that some more. Dude, Kelly and I can eat lumpia like it's no one's business. Like no one should fucking know about it. Like we can't let anyone find out. We really like lumpia. Except John. We can let my friend John know because he's the one who makes it. So we do let him know that we like it a lot. Yeah, I gotta say, there's also the prolific use of Malum jokes tonight. Oh man, Dark. That is the difference between our sides of the pond. I hear 9/11 joke almost every day. Half the time it's just me in the house. You do the math. I have to say I'm sorry, but I don't like banana lumpia. I don't like bananas other than just banana. Like, if I'm going to eat a banana, one, I can't stress enough, I have to be almost on the verge of death. Like, I'm so fucking tired. It's just like, if I don't eat a banana, the lactic acid in my muscles is going to melt me into a puddle if I don't get some potassium. And then I can force myself to eat a banana. And that's the thing, is it's just be like, oh, is it this? Eli, did you play Team Fortress 2 back in the day? I did not. I did not. I know a lot of people who did, but no, I did not. The game I played the most of was Battlefield 1. I played that game so much. Also, if you ever were playing Battlefield 1 and you saw any vehicle that had a giant cat head logo on it, that might have been me. And it had an M on it for Margot. It looked really angry and it had one small eye and one really big eye. That's just a fun part. It's just sometimes you just gotta smash through, 1914ing it up. Just really Really giving historical accuracy to the business, I reckon. Son of a bitch. This just keeps coming off here. TF2 slapped me. Oh, never mind. I just remember when the Queen died and there's a TF2 meme I was going to send you from that time. Good. Yeah, that's like an equivalent. Yeah, no, I gotta say though, there were some very, very quality 9/11 jokes tonight. Didn't expect it. I'm not saying that I'm encouraging it. I'm just saying like, yeah, they're fucking good. They're good. They were good ones. These are things that's just like, yeah, I feel like other people are worried about saying that kind of stuff. We've got other shit going on though, so it's not really too. It's just kind of not really relevant right now. Also, we've had a rough day. We found out taverns aren't real. Some of us already kind of knew that. Some of us didn't. Hang on, I'll put it in Discord. Hell yeah. We're gonna put a little bit of brown. That is definitely not brown. If anything, that looks like gray. Fuck it. We'll figure it out tomorrow morning. See, the thing about oils is there's still like a 20% chance that it's probably gonna look fucking rad. Even just slopping it on there. You know? I reckon. What time is it? I feel like I went way longer than I intended to tonight. No, we're like right on time. I'm probably going to stop here in a second too, guys. Because I'm pretty tired. I am happy with that guy though. This does look good. The other one, not so much right now. We'll fix it in the morning. That's a morning Eli problem, not tonight Eli. Tonight Eli's fun. He's having a great time talking with his buds about important stuff. I gotta say, the hog, I didn't expect that to come up either. You all caught me off guard with that. And that's fine. Fuck. Get back here, you son of a bitch. Oh, great. No, he's fine. He's completely fine. Well, a little bit of blue off the front. But we can fix that. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I really like phthalo blue. It's very good. It is the same color that Shankly's Dark Eldar were painted with. Very sick. Very sick color. Very intense. We're going to definitely tone it down when we go to weather it. But we're pretty much just blocking in our primary colors. What the fuck did I just step on because it popped? What the hell is even this? I'm tired, guys. Eli has to go lay in bed and stare at the ceiling dying inside about his pseudoscience tavern nonsense. Yeah. Yeah. Don't forget that long ass message. Yes, I remember. And I do have responses for that. Fuck. I did have responses for it that I was thinking about. Fuck me, I'm tired. Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, we covered a lot of ground. We answered a lot of questions. Maybe not hobby related, but mankind related. I think we covered a lot of stuff that it's good. It needed to be covered. I'm proud of us. I think we did good. I'm proud of us. That'll just be a common saying. Well, I mean, I'm proud of us. We did a great job. Some grade A material right there. Good job, Chad. Good job. It's a good job, team. It was a team effort tonight. I really appreciate it. Oh, that doesn't. I don't mean that to be insincere sounding. I legitimately do mean it. It was a very good chat. Did not get much painted, but I'd rather have a really fun conversation. It was very good. On that note, I am pretty tired. I've learned a lot. We've gone a lot of places. We covered a lot of ground. Um, thank you. I'm gonna look at the thing in Discord real quick so I don't forget that. My body is a temple. I guess this is the shit post. It's the fucking guts music. The sad guts. Man. Oh, fuck yeah. No, that's good. God, sorry, the queen. Yeah, no. Hell yeah. Dark, I hope you don't turn into soup. I hope you don't turn into soup either, Dark. Thank you guys. Uh, I'll say it again, say it every time. Your time is the most valuable resource you have. In fact, you want to spend it with me? I love it. I appreciate it. You're great. You guys, take care. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Sit pretty. Yeah. Take care. Be good to yourself and to each other. It's late. I fear it is too late for me. I am become soup. I had my suspicions and my fears. Yeah, my body is a temple. How much do you think I can get for it? That is, I can't stress enough. Shit post is probably the easiest way to describe that. If I'm posting in there, I'm not sober. Just full on disclosure. If I'm putting something in there, it's typically a, well, let me tell you what I think, and it's probably going to be crazy. It's just crazy shit. So yeah, shit posts are great in there. That's a good spot for shit posts. That kind of environment that I was trying to condone. Um, which the last thing that was in there was in regards to me wanting a commission from somebody, and then being like, I don't do commissions, and I'm like, that's cool, I respect that, but also, I'm gonna make you love me until you do commissions, just for me. Oh, it's the Facebook Uncle chat. Is there a Facebook Uncle chat? I don't even. I don't fully understand that you can commission me, Eli. I'm available. It's a very specific commission that I was wanting, uh, and I don't believe it is your kind of art, Dark, or mine, or anyone else I knows, except possibly my friend who did the drawings for my BRB screen. And I don't feel comfortable asking her for it. So there's that. It's art. It's art. He should be my man inside on my inside man on a commission. I could be the inside man. I meant Facebook uncle, like those relatives you see online who just scream into the void. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's that. Typically, it's me just saying crazy shit, and sometimes Boston and other people will hop in there and play around the space with me. Um, kind of like whenever I'm like, hey, you gotta, you know, you have to lip sync for your life. I think I want to commission someone who might not do commissions, but I think you can trick them. Oh, I bet I can. I'm pretty convincing, except for one person who won't do commissions for me. But again, I'm gonna fix that. They don't know it yet, but they'll do it eventually. I have my ways, and a cult behind me that are influential. Yeah. All right, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm so tired, guys. Uh, I'm really tired. All right, I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close out here. Thanks. Thank you all. You all have a good night. I will see you guys in the morning. Take care, my sweets. Is that an angry face and a sad? I can't tell. Is that? I don't know what that face is. Possum. Is it a sad ghost? I don't know what this emoji is. Looks like a suspicious little. I have to get closer. Yeah, it seems kind of grumpy. It seems grumpy. Grumpy and a knife. I'm so tired. Okay, guys, I'm seriously ending it. You all have a good one. Thank you guys again. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Good night, my sweets. Godspeed. Where did the screens go? It's leering. Oh, leering. Then yeah, no, perfect. Okay. Bye, friends.